Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome and I hope you are doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do this beautiful super short crochet hairstyle. This hairstyle is perfect for the summer weather, and I achieved this hairstyle using one pack of braiding hair. So with that said, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing to achieve this perfect short summer crochet hairstyle is to create the braid pattern for the style. So since we're going to be trimming the hair really short at the back and also around the perimeter, which is the side, so you want to make sure that the section you are making for the first cornrows is small. So you want to make a small section for the cornrows, starting from the front. Make a straight line going all the way back, and also at the back of your neck you need to make a section going across, just like I did in this video. So next, go ahead and apply your edge tamer, edge control to the roots of the hair. So when applying the edge tamer or edge control or Evo gel, if that's what you're using, you want to make sure to use your fingers or your comb to brush the tiny hairs at the back upward, so that way you can gel them down, so you can braid them and get them out of the way when it's time to trim the hair. Again, for the first cornrows, starting from the front all the way to the back and across the back of the neck, you want to make sure that the section for that cornrow is small, if possible tiny. And also you want to do the same thing on the second cornrow going across the back. So once you're done braiding the first one, you want to make sure that on the second row you want to attach, or at the end of the first cornrow to the second one you are braiding, to the second row you are braiding, to continue braiding the hair. So you're basically doing a zigzag braid at the back. So again, for the second cornrow, you need to make sure that the section is also small, because once you're done crocheting the hair, once you trim the hair, you don't want the back or the first braid at the very back to be bulky. So you want that braid flat. So I did 2 cornrows from on both sides, and then like 4 or 3 at the back. I have to double check. So after that, I just separated my hair into 2 equal section. So now I'm going to be working on the front part of the hair first, creating the braid pattern for the front. So right here on this side, I'm just doing a straight pattern going straight back, and for the other side, which is the side that I'll have more hair, which is the side part, I'm going to be doing something a little different. But you can do a straight, like all back braid pattern for the front if that's what you want. I just wanted something different. I wanted the hair to fall like towards the front a little bit. That's why I'm going with this braid pattern. But for sure, you don't have to go through this extra length to get this braid pattern. If you don't want to, you can do a straight back braid pattern for the front. As you can see right here, once I crochet the hair, the ones with this braid pattern on the right side will be falling towards the front. Okay, so now that I'm done with the front pattern, so for the back or for the remaining section, I just did a regular zigzag braid, zigzag cornrows, as you can see right here. So as you can see at the very back right here, you can see those 3 cornrows, right? They are small and flat. So that is what you want for this braid pattern, because again, we're going to be trimming the hair really short at the back. Okay, so this is the final result of the braid pattern. So like I said, you can do a straight back braid pattern for the front and do the zigzag braid on the back if you prefer that. Okay, so moving on to the next step. Right here, I'm going ahead to measure the length I want to cut out of the braiding hair. So once I trim the hair, it will be like about 2 inches. The hair, you need the hair to be longer than 2 inches, so that way you can crochet the hair easily. So I'm just gonna, right here, I'm just measuring at 3.5 inches. So times 2, that will be 7 inches. So once you fold it over, you're getting half of the length. So today I'm going to be using this braiding hair right here, color 2. So first thing first, I'm going ahead to cut out a little bit of hair because I need to try the hair out and see if the length will be, if the length of the hair I'm going to be working with will be easy to work with. So you want to do a little test, cut a little bit of the hair out and see if you can crochet the hair easily first before going ahead to cut the rest. And also, you don't want to cut the hair all at once because I'm going to show you the process as the video progress. So once you cut the 7-inch hair, you need to pull on the ends to get rid of the blunt end. This actually adds to the length of the hair. So now that that is done, right here, I'm going ahead to try it out and see how easy it will be to crochet the hair down. Okay, so to crochet the hair, take your crochet hook and pass it through the base of the cornrows, just like this. So now open up the crochet hook and hook the hair. Okay, now pull it through the base of the braid again. So, using the hook, hook the hair, pass it through the loop again, hook the hair and pass it through the loop the second time. Just like that. Now pull on the end of the hair to secure the knot in place. So I'm doing the double knot method. So you want to go ahead and repeat that on the rest of the crochet hair. And so when crocheting the back of the hair, or the first 2 cornrows at the back, you want to make sure to crochet them close together. So yeah. So, and also you want to make sure to do the same thing I did in this video. Cut out the 7-inch hair, pull on the ends to give you extra length, okay, and also to get rid of the blunt end. So now you need to try it first. Try the little amount of hair first to see how easily you can crochet the hair before going ahead to cut more of the 7-inch hair. So right here, I'm still using the 7-inch hair I cut earlier. So now I'm going to be measuring another length of hair. So this will be for the last zigzag cornrow for the back. And also I'm going to be using this new length for the side part. So right now I'm going ahead to measure 12-inch hair. So on fold it will be 6. So I'm going ahead to measure the 12-inch hair, doing the same thing. I'm going to pull on the ends to get extra length and also to thin out the blunt end. So for the last zigzag cornrows for the back pattern right here, I'm going to be doing the knotless crochet braid. So to do that, you only need to pass half of the hair through the loop. So once you pass the crochet hook through the base, you hook the hair, pull it through. So now you need to hook half of the hair and pass it through the loop. Again, hook half of the hair and pass it through the loop the second time. So once you pass the hair through the loop, you need to pull on both ends to secure the knot in place. So I'm also doing the visible knot method on the side part. So doing the same thing, you want to pass the crochet hook through the base of your cornrows. So next, hook the hair. Okay, hook the hair and pull it through. So using the crochet hook, hook half of the hair, pull it through the loop. Again, hook half of the hair and pull it through the loop the second time. So once that is done, you need to pull on both ends to secure the knot in place. So right here, I'm using the 12-inch hair I cut out from the previous clip. So on the left side of the crochet braid, I use the 7-inch hair, and for the right side of the crochet braid, starting from the curve cornrow, right, I switched to the 12-inch hair because on this side I want the hairs to be a bit longer than the other side. But to do the knotless braid, you will need to make sure that the hair you're going to be using for the knotless braid is longer than the one you use for the rest of the crochet braid, so that way you can easily do the knotless crochet braid without overworking yourself, and also it will help the hair to lay better if you're working with the right length of hair for the knotless crochet braid. I reduce the amount of hair I use, as you can see right here, to a tiny amount of hair getting close to the very front of the crochet braid. Okay, so this is how the crochet braid is looking so far. So this is the side part right here. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so the next step now is to cut and trim the hair. So I'm going to be doing that section by section, and also I'm using a razor comb right there. So I'm going to be gently and carefully trimming the hair. And like I said, I'm going to be trimming the very back short to about 1.5 to 2 inches. So for this part, you need to take your time. You don't need to rush it. You don't need to rush it. Just take your time and trim, 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 trim. And make sure not to get too close to the knot area of the crochet braid. So you want to take your time, pay attention to what you're doing. Trim it as close as you can, but not all the way to where the knot will unravel. So yeah. So that's why you need the first two cornrows at the back to be really small and flat. So that will allow you to do the perfect trimming, to trim the hair really short without the hair lifting up. So it will help the hair to stay flat once you're done trimming the hair. So as you can see right here, I'm trimming the hair section by section because I want this to come out perfect. I want the result to be, to be really good. So also, when doing this, you need to make sure to have two mirrors, one to put one at the back and the other one in front, maybe a smaller one in front, so that way you can move it and adjust it to where you can see the back easily, so that way you can be trimming and see what you are doing. So yeah, my mirror is really low on the ground, so I can see the back of the hair on my standing mirror behind me. And I also have a mirror on the wall, so I can see every now and then I look towards the wall on the yellow side of the wall. Yeah, there's a mirror on that part too. So I actually have three, one on the ground, one behind me, and one to the side. Still trimming, looking good, looking good. Look at that. So this is the back, the side. So once you're done trimming the hair, you can brush it using a hot comb, but make sure the hot comb is not set so high. If possible, set it to low. If you have the medium setting, use the medium setting, but not high heat. High heat will melt the hair it's synthetic, so you can use low heat or medium heat, and don't leave the hot comb on one spot for too long. Just keep moving as you comb the hair. So here is the final result of the short crochet braid. Look at this right here. I love it. I love it. It looks so perfect. Like the length of it, the style, the body of the hair is just perfect. Perfect. It's not touching my shoulder, it's not touching my neck. It's just perfect. All right, guys, so we've come to the end of today's video. As always, if you find this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. And also, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below, and also turn on the notification bell button so that way you will get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you all in my next video.